A couple of months ago, I reacted to the Valorant Reddit, and since then, I haven't actually gone on the Reddit as much. So I figured now would be a good time with the new patch, with the new Yoru buffs. There's been a couple of changes to the game. I kind of want to get an idea of how the community's feeling, what's going on, or there's certain things that I don't really pay attention to or don't really know about. Maybe I should. And, I kind of want to react to this. If you want to join in on this conversation, feel free to comment down below as we go through not only r/Valorant, but also r/Valorant memes, because, we got to put in a little bit of memes in here. And, join in on this conversation. I really want to see what people are feeling with this new patch. Personally, obviously, the Yoru buffs, beautiful. But, obviously, that's me. So, I want to see what everybody else is thinking. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, we're here on r/Valorant. The first thing that pops up, Cypher ult needs a nerf. No, I'm not talking about the actual ability itself, but when he takes off his fucking hat, that shit's so cursed. Whenever I see his bald head, it's like a mental flashbang. Okay, so this is a troll post. With the latest icebox changes coming out, the map teams thought it would be a good time as any to catch up with you on R7 maps. We are here to answer any questions about the latest icebox changes, with relatively recent fracture changes, and anything else we might have for us. Okay, this is good. They're trying to get feedback from us. FYI, we don't handle map rotation, so we might not have answers for you on this. Okay, so Valorant recently is also undergoing this whole thing where they're trying to create the system so that you're not playing multiple maps back to back, which, I mean, if you've been playing Valorant recently, it is kind of a problem. I was streaming the other day and I got Haven 4 maps in a row, which, I mean, I guess I've never really paid too much attention to until recently, but it does kind of suck when you're only playing on the same map for an extended period of time, especially if those matches are close. I went 2 overtimes, so over the span of 3 hours, I played Haven the entire time. Yeah, it's not a bad map, but you want to have some map diversity in there for sure. What map do you plan on changing next? What map do you want to see changed next? Ooh, the reverse Uno card. Okay, so not the original poster, but please split. My 25% win rate is not happy. Anything specific you'd like to see changed? I feel like the part on B at the bottom of routes where you can hide in the corner from attackers pushing through B needs to be removed. It just adds unnecessary angles attackers need to watch out for on a map that is already a literal uphill battle to take a site. If I'm not mistaken, Split happens to be the map that's gotten the most changes. If I wanna, I might be talking out of place there, but I think that's the case. I guess I can still see some changes happening for Split. I wouldn't honestly be surprised if Split does get changes. It was already changed drastically before, and even now I think people still feel that it's still one-sided. I would argue that these days Split is more like a 40-60, so it is one-sided, but not to the extent that it used to be before. So I would have to agree with the original poster on this one. I think Split might be a good next map. Honestly, obviously a lot of people have problems with Fracture. I have problems with Fracture. I don't like the map whatsoever, but I also don't know what to change on Fracture. So if you have a comment or something for Fracture or any idea that you think would work, let me know down below in the comments, because honestly I don't think I've really placed that much thought into how I would fix Fracture. Alright, can we do something about Skye's ult? For the past, I don't know how many episodes, that thing is broken. 1/3 of ult is wasted because of dumb things just keep running into walls. I do agree. I have actually seen this a lot. I kind of maybe get it that they can't go about the Sage walls. It's an ability, but they run into walls. The worst I've had has always been on Icebox with all the elevated terrain. Just raise their IQ by 1 or 2, please. Forgot to mention that they also take the most inefficient route to the enemy. They could be behind me, but the cabbage will go around the whole map before getting to them for some reason. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. First comment, I agree, the devs definitely need to work on the AI of the Seekers. The amount of times I've seen it get stuck on walls is ridiculous. It's interesting because Skye's ult, the fact that it tracks people, that in and of itself is so key, but that point that the original poster made of it's supposed to give you information, right? It's supposed to give you a sense of an idea of where people are at. But let's say you're on Icebox, you're on mid, and somebody's flanking you through B hall. And they're past yellow container, they're going through cubby, etc. Your Skye ult might go through mid, around B, before you realize, oh, this guy's flanking. I thought he was on B. And, in that sense, it's giving you very delayed information, which I know is another thing people talk about Cypher. Some people don't like Cypher's ult because by the time you get the ping, they've already moved. I know one of my friends specifically, I'm not gonna name names, doesn't like it for that reason, but that one makes more sense. With Skies, where I feel like it's supposed to track people down, if they're moving around, I mean, you know, the ult is tracking you for a reason. So I think the ult should still be smart enough to be like, hey, they're actually flanking you or changing direction. Like if it's too far away, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like Sky's ult, I think definitely needs a little bit of attention, if I'm gonna be honest. Valorant memes. Riot Games carefully picking the most moldy potatoes it can find and use them as their game servers. I like how it's got the little lag in the GIF. He's hacking. When you're having a bad day in a game and an enemy plays slightly better than you, tell us that I've seen such bullshit before. Damn, I do feel that. I do feel that. Especially when the other person is using your agent. Like, I hate when I'm playing chamber and the other chamber is like hitting every one of their ult shots and I can't hit an ult shot. Like, bro, dude, it's tough scenes out here. I guess Brim is pretty strong this patch. Oh, damn. It's funny and scary. Radiant irons people who trash talk when they are 1 in 10. Dude, if I'm bottom fragging, especially if I am bottom fragging and if I'm playing with friends, you can bet I'm hitting GGs at the beginning of the game. I'm talking shit because I don't know what it is about Valorant, but it's like a tradition. If you're the bottom frag, you are talking shit because you're not doing anything else productive for your team, especially if you're playing with friends. Like, it just makes sense. You're the one that's out here being toxic. Then you know you triggered the enemy team when they're like, you're 3 in 10 kid or like 3 and 8. Like they throw your like stat line out there, and it stings even more for them when they throw that stat line and they're losing. Like, bruh, dude. I've been on the receiving end. That just makes me salty. But anyways, that's it for the Reddit recap. I know we only did a little bit of memes, but I want to keep these short. Like, I already have like low watch time, I'll be honest. Like, shit. So but hey, you know, these if people like these Reddit reviews, we might do this again. I might only do memes. I might only do Valorant. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. But with that said, thank you for tuning in. Short little video. Wanted to switch it up. You know, get some IRL content on here, if you will. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like if you are. I appreciate you if you're subscribed. I know, you know, I'm a little slow on content these days. I'm trying to come up with some good ideas. I'm just throwing stuff out there to see what works, what doesn't. Give me a chance, you know, give me a chance. But anyways, with that said, thank you for tuning in. Peace out.